a CSS file name. So hero title. So inside this hero title, I'm giving a font size. So font size colon. So we already know what is called REM. So REM is what it will do. It will take the root of the particular things. If the root element is not mentioned over there, it automatically take the size as 16 pixel. So if you count it 4.5 into 16, so how much the values will be getting that. Okay, and next to this hero underscore desk. Okay, so for this I'll be giving a font size. The text font size should be 2 rem. Okay. And let me check whether I have created. So here just I removed it because I just copied from a thing previously. So let me change the name. So inside this style.css, we have given this, and what I want to check is just come down. Here we have mentioned the text, right? So for text also we can code it. There is the style.css. Go here and create dot hero underscore text. Okay. So here we'll be giving text should be aligned center, and the position will be absolute. So why we are mentioning it as absolute? So the image will be a relator, and the text will be overflown with that image. Okay. So for that purpose we are giving, and the top is going to be some 50 percentage, and the left is some 50 percentage. And then I need to transform. That is, I'm going to translate the text little bit. So we already know this command and the property value, right? So here I'm giving a values x and y axis. So I'm just giving as minus 50 percentage and comma minus 50 percentage. And I want the text to be in white in color. So let me give it as big white. So let's check. So what will be the things? Let me close it off. Yeah, so the image is very big, so we can reduce it. So let me check the image. So let me try this. So let me try this image. So this also not good. So actually what we need to do is we need to resize the image size, background image size. Let me try to do that. So this itself good. So after we'll do that, okay. So let it be this image itself. So now, so after doing this, what we need to do is we need to add some more content over there. So for content, let me check whether I have mentioned the content. So as of now we have not imported any content. So again we'll go to the .html file itself, and we'll use some more elements. So here I'm going to create the id for about. Okay, so I'm going to create about image, that is section id is equals to about, and the div container class is going to be a container, and margin top I need 4, and the paddings to be 4, and then close it off. And then I need a heading inside, and I'm going to mention the class name to be text center. Okay, so it will be at the center, so that is the purpose we are giving it as a center. And then about, and then after this text, I need one more container. I'm going to specify some images and paragraph like a card. So how we designed a card, the same thing. Okay, so div class row, and margin top should be 4. So here I'm just giving an image src. What is a file? Let me take this image. So here I'm just giving images, and I need to mention the class. It's going to be image about page, and then art is equals to this. And after closing this, this is one container given for a row, but actually how this image is going to display, that you need to mention, right? So I'm just giving us div container class. I want this column to be displayed. So see here guys, this is the output, right? So in this output, actually this particular image will be in 100% of this, and after that I'm going to split this row into column. Okay, so the first in a row, first column should be an image. Okay, lg hyphen 4. Let's close this. Okay, so this is the container for this one and this one. So div, yeah, so nothing slash div. And after this div container, div class column hyphen lg comma 8 closes off, and the paragraph. Let me get the paragraph from this lorem. They have given some text. So this is in the next column. This is one column, this is one column. And after this, I'm creating one more column, that is div class. So if you count this, 4 plus 8 is 12. So the grid is completed. And again, I'm creating one more column. So before that, let me check. So how it will be. And here also, I'm create one more row, that is margin top to be 3 and closes off. So after closing this, I'm creating div class column is in medium size and 6. Just close this. And here I'm creating an unordered list. So next row I need some text to be displayed. Okay, so here I'm giving a list of elements. Giving a name. Okay, so like this I have given some text. I'm just closing this unordered list and the div container for this one. And again, uh, after closing this row, I'm going to create one more row. So let me copy this again, put it here. So in this particular container, so okay, after this unordered list, I will create one more column. So that is going to be, so see here, 6 plus 6, what is 12? For the second row, it will be splitted like two columns. Okay, and finally I need only one column. For that, what I'm going to specify is, after this div container, so I'll be creating one more div. So like this only you will be creating. Guys, everyone has to complete this assignment. Okay, so you need to submit on Monday. So everyone had to submit this portfolio assignment. Try to complete it. If you have any doubts also, you can ask me. So let me copy this. Okay, so as of now, paragraph div containers and section has been completed. Let me go and check. Okay, so actually the image size is very big. So let me reduce, let me get some other images. Okay, so give me a second. This image. So now I will try to import this particular images in our page. So let me try that. Go to the style.css because that image is very, very big. So we'll change this image as well. Okay, so like this, you will be getting the background. So let me change the color also. So here I have my name and everything. So we change the color. Actually, hi, this is so where is my text? Hero title and this. So what I need to do is here you can see this is the image. So the text is floating over. Okay. So actually this particular text should be come down. So we'll do that as of so in the next coding. Okay. So what we have designed so far. So we have completed till this section ID, right? So yes, you can see at the bottom what happened. The row has been splitted like three things, right? So one and the two, and here also one and two, but it is taking four, the column four, and this is column eight. But here if you see this is column six and this is column six, it is equally splitted, and the final one is column eight. Okay. So after this what we can do is I'm going to create some services. Okay. So here again, I'm just giving element name to be section ID is equal to services. So inside the services, div class container encloses of. Okay, so after this, what we need to do is here you need to mention the heading. I'm just giving a heading as services. Previously, we have given as about, right? So here I'm giving a services, and the class is going to be center. So I want it in the center. So text hyphen center. And after this, creating a div container class equals to row. Guys, everyone has to try this portfolio using Bootstrap. Okay, and you have to submit it on Monday. You need to send me the screenshots, everyone. So class is equals to, again, here I'm splitting into some three columns. Okay. So for that, in a single row, I'm just going to create it for the three columns. So then three columns means what how I can split it. So 4, 4, 4. So totally it would be 12, right? So column LG hyphen 4, and then margin top to be 4. This is of. So here I will mention two things. One is card and the card body. So first thing, I'll be creating a card. So div container class is equals to cart body. Okay, so inside this cart body, I need an icon. Okay, so for icon, we already mentioned the font awesome link here. So you can see this is a font awesome link. So how we get this link is actually, uh, you need to go here, right? Okay, font awesome. If you click on this link, just click on start for free. Here you can see a set a kit code, right? So here in this place you will mention your ID. Okay, like if example my ID is this, so I'll give my ID. So if this is my ID, if I just click on, so it's already my email has been already taken. Okay, so it will send some mail, and in that mail you'll be having where is the link. Okay, so you'll be getting this particular link.js file. Okay, so after doing this, if you go and click on any particular icon, if I click on this with API, this icons, if I go and click on any particular icon, so if I click on home, you can see the code. So you need to copy this code. Okay, so like that here also, if you come down, the that particular that is element will be starting with I. So I tag will be the element. So here I'm going to give clock icon. So let me come down. So here I'm just going to mention it as I class is equals to fast services icon. Okay, and then for hyphen clock, then close it off. After closing this, I'm creating one more heading. So H4. So H4, I'll be mentioning this to be a class title. Okay, actually this card title is not a predefined thing, but for here the title for the card and all we will be using this the same thing. So before 2 days, that is before starting the session, so we have created some website using cards, right? The same concept here also. So here I'm going to mention the icon and then the title. Okay, so let me change to this 3, and the title name is web development. Okay, and after creating this I need one more paragraph class. I'll mention this class to be card hyphen text, and the margin top to be 3, and closes off. So here I can give some paragraph. So let me copy this. Now, so after completing this first column, I need to create one more column, right? So after this 3, here I'll be creating one more column. So let me create a container. So div class column hyphen lg hyphen 4, and the margin top to be 4. So div class. So here again I'll be creating the card. Okay, so card service text. So actually here I need to import one more card here, because before creating the card body, what I need a card, right? So div class is equals to the card services. Copy the same thing will be applied here as well. So let me copy all these things. 1, 2, 3. Same thing will be popping here in the services. Okay. Yeah. So next, I have created two things. So it is 4, 4, it is 8. So we need 12, right? So for that, I'm creating one more, column for this one. So let me copy this column. You go and check. So like this, the services will be, given. Okay. And after creating the services, actually I need one more the row, so it will be denoting some card service text set. So I don't want that, so let me get into the portfolio section. So services, this is enough, so I don't want anything. So after after completing this section, so I need to create one more section. In this section, I will mention this to be an ID of portfolio. Okay. So yeah. So next to this, I'll create one more container. Margin top to be 3, and I need some heading, right? So let me give a name as portfolio. So after this portfolio, I will be creating a row again. So div class row. Just close this row and div class column lg hyphen 4, and the margin top to be 4. So inside this again the same thing will be repeated, but in this portfolio it will be some difference will be there. So after creating this card, I need some images to be imported. Okay, so image class, uh, here I'm mentioning as card hyphen img hyphen top. So this is a predefined class name. Sorry, and it will be placed at the top. For that reason, I'm giving. And the source is, what is the source file? I'll be taking this portfolio image one. Let me copy this, paste it here as JPG, and then so if you want to use alt, but in the real time, you're definitely using this alt. So here I'm giving as card image, and also you can mention the style. Style is equals to image, so the width some 100%. It should occupy the 100% width. Okay. And next, after giving an image, I need a card body. Okay, in that card body, I need to mention the title and the text. The same thing will be repeated. Okay, so here div class card hyphen body h4. So here I'm giving some name. Okay, so like YouTube tone, and I'm giving some paragraph. paragraph. So here I'm giving a class to be the card hyphen text. Let me copy this row. Okay. So next, after this, paragraph, I need some link to be displayed after this, as usual. So how you create a card, the same thing. Okay? But in this card, you'll be having some image at the top. Okay, so that is a difference. Nothing than that. So here, if you come, so here I'm creating the ID class is equals to text hyphen center. This should be in a center. Okay, the button should be in the center. So I'm creating href link. So in the link also you can create a button, right? So direct away, instead of creating a button and giving a link property, so directly I'm creating a anchor tag itself, and I will mention the class to be btn structures. Structures means green color. We close this. So if you go and check, so like this you will be getting, okay, so the portfolios will be up, visible for you like this. So here this is a 4, so we'll be getting another 4, so totally 8 grid. So what I can do is, let me copy all this from the row 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so again the same thing will be repeated. From the column you need to copy. Okay, so from the column, so as of now we will be having 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so I think 4. So till this you'll be having. So let me copy this. Now it is displaying, and again one more. Uh, like this you can define your portfolios. Okay, so next you can also change the images. I have some 2 and 3 and 4, right? So let me change the image like this. It will be okay, services and portfolio and about you, and the images it is displaying. Okay, and the final thing is, after this you need to give the contact details. So how you will be giving a contact details, that is important. So let's come down. So after this again I'm creating one more section. Section id is equals to contact. This closes off. Here also again the same thing will be followed. we need to create a column row. Before that, I'm just creating a container. So div class container, and a margin should be, the margin top should be 3, and I'm giving some class name, that is customize the class name, contact content. Just close this. After this, I'm going to give a heading. So same thing, h1. So here I want this class to be center. So class is equals to text hyphen center, then contact. After creating this heading tags, I'm going to split this into a row. Right, in the row I'll be having some columns. I make it as a 6 in 6. Okay, so div class equals to row, that is margin top should be 4. So you can give whatever size you want. As of now I have mentioned as 4. Okay, and then div class column hyphen lg hyphen 6. Okay, so again just we'll mention some div style. So here I want my text to be displayed in a different manner, that is it should edit the Google map. So for that purpose we are adding some styles over here, the div container. So let me give it as max hyphen width of, the maximum width will be 100%. It should not go over that. Okay, because we are slitted into the column as 6. Okay, so in that column 6 only it should take as 100%, and then give semicolon. I need the width to be 100% again, and then I need border to be none, so I'll be giving it as 0, and the frame border. So everything you need to mention. So let me instead of giving this, page, and then I don't want this to be overflow, so overflow will be hidden, and I need some color, so red, and the width it's gonna be some 500 pixels, and height is also some 500 pixels. That the map I'm going to import, nothing but a map. So how we can import the map you already know, right? So I will be doing it. So how we will import the map? Anyone? Anyone, can you please tell me how we can import the this one, that is map, from the online? Creating an ID here. So and then after in the style CSS we'll be doing it. So style I'm giving it to be height of some 100%. It will be good. So after giving all this width and this, so it is not mandatory, but if you give it, it will be good. So same thing will be repeated. So here I will be copying the iframe. So let me copy the iframe, Google Map. So go here, share option, embed a map, copy this, and place it in between here. Okay, here. So after doing all this thing, and finally I need to have a form. So form for the another 6 columns will be calculated for the form. So let me close this one, the div containers. So for this 2 and 3, div class is equal to again column hyphen lg hyphen 6. Okay. So in this I'll be creating a form. So form, I need some import. So let me copy the form because I don't. We are running out of time. So let me get it a form input group from controls. Let me take it this form. Okay. So let me copy this. So it is will be like this. Actually, we need to arrange this particular form. Then only it will be looking good. But as of now, this is the way you will be projecting your portfolios using Bootstrap. And the next thing is finally we'll be having a footer with some kind of Facebook icons and everything. So you can also import it. So let's have a look in this. Yes, Annai Ayesha College. How many students are absent in your college, guys? Annai Ayesha College. Any absentees today?
No, ma'am.
No absentees. Okay, thank you. Okay, so it's going to be 11:30. You can wind up. So I'll be completing this footer with Avanti College, and you can later see this video. Okay. So
Okay,
I'm
ma'am.
going to continue with footer alone. Thank you. Just in the footer,
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm going to give
Thank you,
this.
ma'am.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
So in the footer, again, I'm creating a container of fluid. Okay, just close this container fluid. And I'm going to import some social icons. Okay, so we can import the social icons. So go here and give it as a link. Okay, so let me get a Facebook. So let me get it from here. Okay, so let me share it in this place. And after this, you need to target. So it should open in the different tab, right? So I'm giving it as a underscore blank, and I will mention a class name. So what icon it should be like a fab. I showed you right in the font awesome, the same thing. Fab, fastbook. And closes off. And close the li also. So let me copy this line. So here alone we'll be changing this name. Instagram. And then finally we can change this LinkedIn. So check. go and refresh. At the bottom, you can see some icons over here. You can also increase the size if you want. Okay, so in the font awesome icons, you can see there are some different sizes. You need to mention that particular size values in the text like this FA 2XX, or it is going to be LG. So you need to mention that. So let's try LG. So it is little bit high, and if I try to use another size like 2SX, we try that. Sorry, this one 2XL. 2XL. So Excel is not working for here. Okay, so if you mention the width here, or you can also try this. Let me try this one with then Excel. Okay, don't worry. So for this icon, I will suggest one particular thing website, so you can go through that and you can complete it. Okay. So 1 minute. Let me stop the recording. So as of now, I